This foundation is an extension of me personally, but also of everything that I needed as a kid. My name is Dr. Dedrick Sims, the CEO of the Fayola Foundation, and we are in our foundation headquarters. So the foundation exists to improve the life outcomes of young men and boys of color, and we do that a number of ways. We have three big pillars that we kind of operate under. One is called building capacity, the other is building awareness, and then building equity by design. Over the last 9.5 years, we've had the opportunity to impact greater than 16,000 young men across the country. We're based here in Denver, but we have footprints in 9 other states. Over the last 9.5 years, of the young men who have gone through our programs, we've had a greater than 60% reduction in suspensions, a greater than 60% reduction in negative discipline incidents that have to do with violence, and a greater than 60% reduction in truancies. So our program is highly effective. The work that we do is highly effective, and our team does an amazing job preparing themselves to do the work.
I've been through some really good times with these young men, and just giving them what I call $1,000,000 game. And what I mean by that is I'm showing them different options in life where they do not necessarily have to have the city life. I like to show them the option of what the country life looks like, and that's where I live. I live on a ranch in Bennett. It's important to have somebody as a mentor that looks like you, because we all see the examples of people that don't look like us and have not had that lived experience that we as brown and black males have.
Every Saturday we go and get to do a new thing, and so we're gonna go to the petting zoo, and he was very excited about that.
Yeah, very excited, even though I'm allergic to a lot of animals.
The way they teach us how to open our mind more. Like before I came here, I had like F's and D's, but like after I started coming more, I had like C's and B's.
They talk to you what is good for you. Like if your friends are doing drugs, don't be around them. Don't just like cut them off. And then pretty much just trying to teach us life lessons that we need.
What we're doing is finding ways to give these kids a better chance, because a lot of these kids don't have the opportunities or the resources to have a chance to succeed in life. And so the main thing that we're doing is just trying to give them equal opportunity, give them a level playing field.
When you expose them to other things, then their possibilities become greater. And it's not for the usual careers that we typically see in our community that communities of color just kind of relegated to because of systemic barriers. I was that kid, right? I was that kid who grew up in a community that, dealt with all of the ills and challenges that communities of color typically deal with. I needed a mentor. I needed an advocate, right? I needed someone to show me what being a man was all about, in a very positive way. And so this foundation and the work that we do is very personal. Whenever I look at the young men that we serve, I see myself, right? I see what I was and what I could have been or what I dreamt of being at that time. And so we just want to make sure that these young men have both an advocate and a mentor to kind of help them navigate the challenges of life.